From Skyline defining towers in New York and Chicago to glittering developments in Las Vegas and Istanbul, the Trump brand has always stood for opulence, spectacle, and controversy. Now, it is planting its unmistakable flag once again in the Middle East. With the announcement of Trump Tower Dubai, Donald Trump's 8th branded real estate venture in the region, his global business ambitions appear to be accelerating at a time when his political profile is once again commanding international attention. The timing of this tower's relaunch is no coincidence. In a part of the world where business, diplomacy, and strategy are deeply intertwined, Trump's growing presence is raising eyebrows and stirring conversation about what comes next for both his brand and legacy. Trump's early foray into Dubai. Almost 2 decades ago, the Trump Organization made its first real attempt to expand into the Middle East. The plan was to build a luxury hotel on Palm Jumeirah, Dubai's world-famous man-made island. Donald Trump himself called Dubai the ideal destination for real estate in the Middle East, expressing enormous enthusiasm for what the region had to offer. The original concept was ambitious, and the proposed location was prime. Yet despite all the excitement, that vision never became reality. The development was officially canceled a few years later, and today the once hyped site is home to a modest train station, a far cry from the grandeur originally promised. However, in April 2025, the Trump Organization made a dramatic return to Dubai's real estate scene with a reimagined version of the same dream. Trump Tower Dubai is not only back on the table, but this time it's bigger, bolder, and rising higher into the sky. Located just 2 minutes from the iconic Burj Khalifa, this new 80-story skyscraper is poised to become one of the most prestigious addresses in downtown Dubai. With close proximity to Dubai's top attractions like the Dubai Frame, the Museum of the Future, and Dubai Mall, this tower is strategically situated to maximize visibility and appeal. What awaits inside Trump Tower Dubai? This new architectural marvel stands over 1,000 feet tall and offers a total of 500 residential units between the 18th and 80th floors. The apartments range from 1 to 3 bedrooms, with starting prices for a 2-bedroom apartment set at $1 million. Those interested in owning a piece of Trump-branded luxury must commit to a 20% down payment, but in return, they're offered a rare incentive in the UAE market, a complimentary 10-year golden visa. For the ultra-wealthy, the tower's penthouse suites come with an eye-watering price tag of $20 million. Despite the steep costs, the project's developers are brimming with confidence and have forecasted a full sellout by the end of summer 2025. Clearly, the Trump name still holds considerable sway in luxury real estate, especially when paired with Dubai's reputation for extravagance. Luxury beyond the concrete. Trump Tower Dubai doesn't just offer residences, it promises an elevated lifestyle. Residents will enjoy a rooftop infinity pool that offers a stunning panoramic view of the city's skyline. For those prioritizing fitness and wellness, there's a modern gym, a children's play area, and a residents-only lounge. But what truly defines the Trump Tower experience is its exclusive members-only club. This ultra-private enclave includes a cigar lounge, a spa and wellness retreat, a second more discreet pool, private dining areas, and a yoga studio. While the rooftop pool delivers unparalleled views from the building's summit, the second more private pool offers a secluded experience for club members, creating a trade-off between visibility and privacy. The design philosophy inside Trump Tower Dubai follows the well-established Trump aesthetic. Expect lots of gold accents, polished marble surfaces, and an interior environment dripping with grandeur. The inspiration for these interiors draws heavily from Trump's former personal penthouse in New York City, located on the 66th floor of Trump Tower in Manhattan. That residence featured 24-karat gold finishes, marble decor, Greek-themed ceiling murals, and even a fountain in the sitting room. Visuals that reflect a taste for excessive luxury and unmistakable flair. Dar Global. While Trump's name is emblazoned across every part of the tower, he's not going it alone. The project is being led by Dar Global, a London Stock Exchange-listed real estate giant with a valuation of $10 billion. Dar Global has a diverse portfolio of properties in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, Oman, the UK, and Spain. And in just the past 2 years, the company has launched 7 projects in collaboration with the Trump Organization. These include 2 more Trump Towers in Saudi Arabia, located in Riyadh Riyadh and Jeddah, as well as major golf resorts in Oman and Qatar. This strategic partnership between the Trump Organization and Dar Global reflects a larger vision, one that goes beyond business. It signals a long-term alignment between Trump's brand and the Middle East's bold ambitions. In this region, developers think on a scale few others dare to dream. Mega projects are common, and extravagant spending is often seen as a show of strength and vision. It's exactly the kind of environment where the Trump name can thrive. Why the Middle East holds Trump's focus. The Trump Organization's aggressive expansion in the Middle East makes perfect sense when viewed in the context of regional transformation. The Gulf nations, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar, and Oman are pouring trillions into reinventing themselves for a post-oil future. As the world shifts toward renewable energy and environmental sustainability, these countries are turning to tourism, technology, and real estate to diversify their economies. Saudi Arabia's Neom project is perhaps the most dramatic example. Initially budgeted at $500 billion, its current projected cost is a staggering $8.8 trillion. Neom will be a vast futuristic city in the Tabuk province, with multiple themed zones, including a vertical linear city, a ski resort with a man-made lake, and ultra-luxury coastal developments. Meanwhile, the UAE is not far behind, with Wind Margin Island, a $5 billion gaming and casino resort set to open in 2027. Projects like these are bold, unprecedented, and completely aligned with Trump's vision of creating branded luxury on a grand scale. The Trump strategy in the Gulf. Beyond the business opportunities, there's a geopolitical angle to Trump's relationship with the Middle East. Historically, US presidents have made their first international visits to close allies such as Canada, the UK, or Mexico. Trump, however, broke that tradition in 2017 by choosing Saudi Arabia as his first overseas destination. Upon returning to the presidency for a second term, he did the same, again beginning his international diplomacy with a visit to Riyadh. Since that first trip, Trump's personal business ventures in the region have multiplied. Although some projects were finalized during his time out of office, the acceleration of new developments after his second election has raised concerns about potential conflicts of interest. Trump maintains that his adult children manage the business and that there is a clear separation between his presidential duties and commercial dealings. But critics argue that the close timing of real estate launches around major political events raises ethical questions about the interplay between public office and personal profit. Trump's Middle East blueprint. Trump Tower Dubai is more than just a structure. It's a symbol. It reflects a growing synergy between the Trump brand and a region that's reinventing itself through luxury, spectacle, and ambition. Whether it's towering apartments, expansive golf resorts, or strategically timed political visits, the pattern is clear. Trump sees the Middle East not just as a market, but as a long-term stage for influence and legacy. This tower in Dubai isn't being built merely to house the rich. It's being built to send a message that Donald Trump's influence isn't confined to the US, and that his brand, much like his political career, thrives in grand arenas. As the Trump Organization expands further into Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Oman, and beyond, the world will be watching closely, not just for the glitz and glamour, but for what these developments mean in the broader context of international politics, ethics, and economics. And there you have it. If you enjoyed this deep dive into one of the world's most talked about real estate projects, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.